now to continue. And you should not at all be surprised that this first part is just part of the boss rush. It's a series tradition. But yeah, no, I'm gonna save my progress, like usual. And by talk to her, I thought she meant, like, actually talk to her, and that would trigger the ending missions, but nope. Just, Mr. Zero. What's all the formality? You know, why are you calling me Mr. Zero? Lol. Zero, and I just said lol out loud. I'm so cringe. Anyways, like I said last time, the final stages aren't bad, but they just kind of feel like they spent all of their time and energy on the first couple of the actual, like, meat of the game, and then they just kind of ran out of steam for the final stages, because these aren't terrible. It's just they don't have the pizzazz the rest of the game has. It just kind of feels like they just, like I said, ran out of steam. Because, like, look at that. That was just a really short little section, and then on to the boss rush, which I shouldn't complain too much, but it just felt like that was a nothing burger area. Like, at that point, just make the entire stage the boss rush, like you did with some of the X games. Anyways, by pure coincidence, we're fighting Flizzard again. First, which, like we did originally. And now we got the Thunder Chip, so he's gonna be even easier. You know, I am curious if the Thunder version of the Burst Shot or the Ice version of the Burst Shot is as good. Because I didn't unlock those. I'm curious if they're as good as the Fire version. Okay, and speaking of the Fire version, I'm pretty sure the next guy we take on is, am I correct? Yeah, it's Childre. We get to see him in his little human form. But yeah, he's obviously weak to fire. And we saw that when I was actually hitting him last time, he went down like an absolute chump. And here's how I was expecting the fight to go the first time, because I guess I got too cocky. Alright, get back down here. Gotcha. Yeah, look at that. That was barely anything. I love the Burst Shot. Way better than the other fire technique, which I'm pretty sure is just, well, the other fire technique that you get from Foxtar, which is just, like a fiery version of the, like the upward slash that the recoil rod can do, except I think it also launches fireballs into the air, but not that helpful. Anyways, here's, Devil Bat. Or Hellbat, as he was known originally, but apparently that was, too risque for America. And, with the double jump, he's definitely a lot easier. I don't think I show off that the double jump makes him an easier boss to fight, but... No, I really don't even think I showed that off, but he's dead. Alright, one more in this room, and it will be Mantis. He's not weak to fire, but, you know, the Burst Shot is still a good idea. It's actually kind of surprising to me that I'm playing this more like I would play a Mega Man X game as X, because, you know, I'm using the Buster more than the Saber this time around. Which is normally the other way around. When I'm playing as Zero, normally I'm using the Saber more often. Because in a couple of games, he didn't even have the Buster, because in X4, X7, and X8, he didn't have the Buster, and in X5, I didn't get it because I didn't unlock it, because it sucked in that game, and in X6, I don't think I used it that often, if at all. I don't even remember any instance before I used it anyways. He's dead. And that's part 1 of the boss rush, so we'll be tackling the next part tomorrow. Bye-bye.